Alright guys, we're playing what I call SpaceNautica. It's Breathedge. This is Captain Adonis, and we are starting with a brand new game. So, should we let him smoke or should we not? I'm not a big censorship person, so I'm gonna let him smoke.
Here you are again. Did you have time to think of how to behave during the interrogation? Remind him R2-D3.
R2-D3. Oof. So.
You tell us all you know from the beginning. No lie. Confirm?
I heard that if you spit 3 times at him, something happens. So we're going to spit 3 times.
You tell us all from the beginning or violence. You tell us that you fly to the funeral, but the liner explode radicals of green universe. Confirm?
Ow.
You tell us all from the beginning or violence. You tell us that you fly to the funeral, but the liner explode radicals of green universe. Confirm?
Alright, that was 3 times, but...
You tell us all from the beginning or
I got an
violence.
achievement.
You tell us that you
Yes,
fly
I'm
to the
fan
funeral, but the liner explode radicals of green universe.
Alright,
Confirm?
fine. I will tell him. So the gist of this is your space liner crashes on the way to a funeral. And you're telling the story to these robots. The interstellar liner unnamed. And it's Russian. Russki. And there's your grandfather. It's either your grandfather or your father. I don't remember which. One of the two. Green Universe Broccoli Attack. This is what starts the whole thing. Oh, Dad or Grandma. Because my boss has a sick kid, so if he's not working, I'm not working. So this game is hilarious, Ant. If you've never played it, yeah, it's hilarious. But it's just like Subnautica, except instead of underwater, it's in space.
You lied to me. Logo was impossible. Could not see the shuttle from space. Tell truth, no lie. Confirm?
Yeah, well, I've just been playing with the guy that I'm working with. I've just been playing with him for the last 4 hours playing Red Dead, so. And I said, oh, I'm going to stream another game. And this one it's pretty funny. Alright. So I have a chicken and I have bubble.
Greetings, I'm your funerary spacesuit's built-in guide to the world of space funerals. Before we start communicating further, confirm that you are still able to read after the impact. Splendid! You've gotten into a non-standard situation. The Breathedge Global Funeral Agency is proud of its impeccable history. However, your death may cause the loss of its reputation. Therefore, we suggest that you stop the gas leak and survive. To stop the leakage, you'll need an object without any holes.
Well, that would probably mean this one.
When picking up any useful items, you can stuff them in your pockets, calling it an inventory, if you will.
Alright.
Take out the chewing gum from your pocket. Try not to get your funerary spacesuit sticky while holding the chewing. Stick it somewhere except for your face.
What? Oh, I gotta hold
You deserve some words of encouragement. That's impressive. You've almost won. Remember that the funerary spacesuit isn't designed for long-term use of persons or animals in outer space. It is recommended to immediately call for help on the interphone, improve the spacesuit, or become depressed.
First, I'm going to turn this on. Alright, so we got a few things we can do here. I've played the basics. There's some stuff here that you can get. This is the intercom that we have to use. I don't think any of this stuff. Let's grab this picture. Oh, alcohol. Yeah,
When you discover a new blueprint of an item, it is automatically added to the memory reprocessor in the kitchen, where you can create this item using the necessary resources. Probably.
The drill blueprint. We got to make it so we can make the drill. This is basically this thing right here is how you make everything. Oh, I need one of these. Yep, so I can make the grabber. I don't have anything in storage. Rubber. Rubber. We make thick electrical tape. What else? I gotta scan that, but I don't have a scanner yet. Nothing else. Don't need any of these other items. I mean, they're kind of funny when you look at them. So if you've never played this game, you know, it's funny to look at. So this is a chicken from Grandpa. I've always been pretty good looking, although my beard was not as thick as in my childhood. By the age of 3, it got better. But I'm not going to go through all the pictures. Alright, I'm going to turn this off, because there's a videotape over here. Right there, it's a survival guide. And it's kind of funny if you've never watched it, but I will leave that. There's physics books and this kind of stuff, but this is what you're supposed to do. You push this and you try to use it.
Just the antenna, you'll have to go into outer space.
I broke the antenna. Or the antenna's broken. Oh, this is something I can pick up and use. It's a roll of fabric. That gave me the blueprint. Alright, so now we go out to space, and this is what the game is all about. You've got 50 seconds worth of oxygen.
A source of increased radiation is detected. Probably this is the central core of the liner. Be careful, the radiation will kill you instantly in such a suit.
To be out here before you have to go back inside. Where's the antenna? Right there.
That was a close call. Try to adjust the antenna very carefully. You've got great engineering skills. You have broken the antenna completely. Now you will need some special equipment and interphone activation codes, which are encrypted in the memory of the steering wheel if it's still intact.
I need 3. Alright, I gotta head back and get some more air. But I need 3 metal. You wait for your oxygen to go back up, and then you go back outside. To make a scraper, I need 3 metal, but they gotta be the little metal balls like these here. Because the bigger ones, oh no, that's a bigger one. I can't take anything apart, I can't take any of that apart without the little ones. So, we gotta find some little ones. I picked up, that's ice, that makes water.
The sensors report the presence of some nearby cooling gel. Its microscopic particles can settle on the glass of the spacesuit, forming some beautiful frostwork which can lead to visibility deterioration.
Can't take those apart yet. Alright, how much metal do I have? I only have 1. Alright, but let's go ahead and we'll make some food. So this is how you use this thing. Come down here and make food. Water. And it tells you what you needed to do it. So, for instance, this one required 2 ice. The food required 1 nutrient goo and ice. Equipment, the helmets and the spacesuit, which you have. I can make a grabber, but I need refined metal, battery, wire and aluminum. And the drill, same kind of thing, same kind of things I need. Alcohol, I need alkali and ice. Then there are making thick electrical tape with 2 rolls of rubber, a roll of fabric. You need 4 regular fabric. Refined metal, you need 4 metal. So, you know, this is how you make stuff. Not everything is unlocked yet. And that's basically the gist of the game, is you go out and make stuff. You gotta find the metal, though.
Judging by the primary analysis of the destruction, most of the passengers of the liner died. This might be the biggest catastrophe in the history of astronautics, the reasons for which are yet to be clarified.
I think I got enough now to make a hammer. They call it a scraper. Or in Russian, it's called a scrapa. Alright. Equipment, tools. Oh no. Oh, how do I get the blueprint for the scrapper? How to find the blueprint for it. Was there a pole or something? Yeah, alright, there it is. No, that's not it. That's examining that photo of Earth. I don't think there's anything in there. No. Although, I'm going to store my alcohol in there because I don't need that right now. So store that because I don't need it. Fabric for right now I don't need. I thought I had the scrapper blueprint. Well, that'll give me the refined metal I need to make the grabber, but then I need battery, aluminum, and wire. Where is it that you find the scrapper? Maybe you gotta watch the video. Maybe you gotta watch the survival video. Oh, I didn't pick up the tape. I don't think you have to watch this. To pee or not to pee? mine...
The waste disposal system is damaged and is operating in reverse mode. The toilet can suck objects flying past the shuttle when the tanks are full.
So we'll just do one. There we go. You see the little swirl there when it reaches full, then it pulls something out. And what do we get? We got rubber. There you go. So the problem is it uses your water, so you don't want to use your water. Maybe it's the physics books. No, that's just a regular book. There's a book up here. No, there's one down here. No, so the books don't give you the scrapper. And I know those don't make any difference at all. I, to be honest with you, cannot remember how to get the scrapper. Alright, so let's go ahead and get rid of some of this stuff. So we don't need this. Oh, drop it, drop it, drop it, drop it, drop it. Alright, put all that on the bed. I just don't remember.
What a loud headline. But the probability of the liner crashing due to a terrorist attack is 65%.
Alright, well, I don't know how to get the script. Oh, maybe that was back here.
It looks like the steering wheel. You need to try to connect to it. Great news! Using my ingenious 2-digit password matching algorithm, I managed to hack the interphone activation codes. Now all that's left is to build a cryptographic debugging station and reconfigure the interphone using these codes, which will take about 5 years with your current skills.
Yeah, I know.
Remember that you are still able to become depressed.
Open the door. Alright, that's gonna make it now. But I made the cryptic. Okay, so I need wire now. I know where that's at. This thing just barely makes it over there. I gotta get time to get back. But there's wire right here.
Seems they were playing some brain cracking game.
Mortal Wombat.
Be careful. Games provoke cruelty, because according to statistics, most criminals played them at least once. All criminals drink water, blinked, and used toilet paper, which makes it possible to draw an unequivocal conclusion about your criminal inclinations.
Alright, I gotta get back. I'm running out of oxygen. Oh, no, see, I'm gonna start taking damage now. Because I'm dying. I'll make it back in time. Now, can I make the scrapper? No, but I can make this. And that might be what it is. I make the debugging tool, and then I equip it. And I think I
ensure that this is exactly what was on the blueprint, then try to reconfigure the receiver. If you have any doubts concerning it, then you will eventually suffer an electric shock, and then your spacesuit will automatically take your body measurements to order a coffin from our company. Thank you for choosing the Global Funeral Agency.
There, I called for help. Yay. Well, I will now. There. Attention all survivors. A rescue shuttle, Hope, has been sent to get you.
The rescuer's arrival time exceeds your estimated lifespan by 4,369 years. You need to get to the extraction point yourself, getting past the radiation. However, it's impossible to do this with your current skills. To increase your level, you need to create some crap imposed by the developers.
Oh, I gotta create crap imposed by the developers, and that is here under objects. So I need thick electrical tape, wire, and 2 refined metals. So I have enough for 1 electrical tape. Okay, so let's go ahead and create that. Resource, thick electrical tape. So I gotta go out and get more metal for the refined metal. But I know the scrapper tool, I'm gonna create another one because you go through them really, well, I don't even have one. That'd be my first one. There we go. You go through these pretty quick. So, but we'll go outside and use it. Each one of those you take apart.
It wasn't possible to determine the coordinates of the survivor. Communication only works on reception, which gives a good reason not to respond and not to be distracted, despite the objections of the hormonal system.
Oh. No, I want that. That's a battery. That's a battery. That's a battery. Down on breath. Go back and get some more breath. Alright. Let's just breath. Let's go back out and play some more. Because I know there's like one right here too. Fabric. There's some more water and such. Oh, it's Babe. She wants me to come save her.
Your interlocutor has a very sweet accent, causing fatal errors in my grammatical functions.
Alright, so we still need to create this crap. So we need 2 refined metals. And that requires 8. Well, I think I got enough. There we go. Alright, and I think station, once I create this, I think the game's over. I created crap imposed by the developers. And let's equip it, use it. No, equip it first. 2. There we go! Yay! I got 99,999 experience points. I'm level 99.
The electrical stimulation is complete. Having traced your brain's activity while you were working, your brain was stimulated with small electrical charges to improve your engineering skills. Judging by the result, it didn't work and caused a number of hallucinations. However, it was entertaining. You still can't get past the radiation, but I will mark the coordinates of the rescuers for useless motivation.
Perfect spot for it. So it's installed. Alright. So basically what that did is that gave me this location here with the fist. It's outside in space. And it's a really long ways away. 1,600 meters. So you have to build a bunch of stuff to get to that point to be ready. So we're going to do that on a later stream. Hey Bob, so I'm going to cut this stream off here and call it a stream. And if you guys want to see more of Breathedge, or what I call SpaceNautica, please give me some likes, give me some love, subscribe to my Twitch channel, go to my YouTube page, subscribe to my YouTube page. Oh, Babe just sent me another message. I see dangerous places on radar. Oxygen. Yeah, smoke. Yep. Okay. Explode. Yep. Suffocate. Burn. Okay. So, if you guys have not seen this game, this is an absolutely hilarious game. So, we're gonna call that a stream right here. Thanks everybody for watching, and we'll see you next stream.